That other web show.
Hello around the world, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. I am your host, your ghost with the most. I am CJ Davidson for That Other Web Show. What's up? I am here with special guest LeRon Barton from San Francisco. What's up, sir?
What's going on, big CJ? How's everything down there in the City of Angels today?
It is a city of angels where angels with dirty faces roam the streets day and night as vampires.
That's what it is.
It is, basically, and sometimes I get knee-deep in it, especially on Saturday and Friday nights. But as I said before, I'm cleaned up, and the only time I go down to the clubs is to shoot the bands. And that's
Right. Shoot the bands, drink the Diet Cokes, and just kind of chill.
That's it. And they're so happy that you're promoting the club and the bands for free, they'll give you free Cokes. Because they know you're not going to get in a fight.
Yeah, man, like it's kind of hard to get amped up, and want to kick someone's ass on Coke. I mean, like, Coke, Coke as the, Coca-Cola, Coke, Coke as the drink. Coke as the drink, not as the white stuff. Let's just make that distinction right now.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay, first question.
Yes, sir.
Ron, what is your inspiration to your book?
Well, CJ, I wanted to. I mean, as far as a person, the book is dedicated to my little man Baker. Baker was a young kid that I grew up with back in Kansas City, and Baker was one of those little guys. I was maybe like 7, 8 years older than Baker, and Baker would kind of follow us around. Pretty much trying to do what the big boys do. And Baker, he died, dealing drugs, and I wanted to dedicate the book to him because I didn't want to have his death be not mean anything,
Right.
So yeah, man. So R.P. Baker, he will always be missed.
Okay. Now, do you have a certain amount of funding that's donated to him, his foundation, or anything like that?
No, not yet. To be honest with you, CJ, like I'm still trying to recoup costs from the book, and I mean, as you know, since I'm doing this indie, it's an ongoing process of simply trying to promote the book,
right?
Simply trying to get the word out, simply trying to get the book in as many people's hands. So when we hit sort of a certain threshold, then I will definitely kick back some money to his family.
Right on. Yeah. It takes the time to at least get your marketing.
Yes, it does.
It's definitely expensive on this end as well. Well, let's see. Now, what else do you have? You said you had another book coming out. Would you like to talk about that?
Yes. The new book that's going to be coming out in November, it's called All You Need Is Love. And what it is that it's sort of the same format of Straight Dope. It's just me talking to different people about, love, dating, relationships, divorce, why certain relationships work, why certain relationships don't work. And I'm going to be talking to straight, gay, black, white, older guys who end up marrying young girls, people who have puppy love, people who have been divorced, people who are lovelorn, people who don't think that they will ever get married, people who will never marry again, grown men who want to be players for the rest of life. I just want to speak to people, and I want to get like a wide range of people and ask them, well, how do you feel about love in this day and age? I want to talk to people who marry in sort of interfaith relationships. I just want to, I again, like Straight Dope, I just want to get a full wide range just a full, point of view, if you will. I don't want to leave. Exactly, B. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to leave any stone unturned.
Leave no turn unstoned.
This CJ, ladies, J.
I'll smoke
Exactly,
that.
right? Yeah.
Now,
Got it on the potheads.
oh, this is Southern California, man. You can be anything you want. You want to be a gothic pothead, metalhead? That's me. Who interviews people across the world, you know? That's what I do.
That's what's up, man. I love
That's what
it.
it's about.
I love it. I
Now,
love it.
you were asking me earlier about Allison and our legalization days. If you are into that. Oh, first thing I wanted to ask you, if you want to be featured on that other web show, I can go ahead and put your books in icons and then have them click it and go to Amazon. Is that where you're selling it?
Yes, CJ. Right now, the book's on Amazon, but next week, it's going to be available for Nook, Apple, as
Kindle?
well as Kindle. Yes, Kindle, Nook, iTunes. And it's also going to be sold directly on my website. So
Okay.
Yeah, man, grinding. Just trying to get it together.
There you go, man. Well, I'll help you out because I believe in it. I peeked at it. I haven't read the whole thing yet, but I peeked at it and it looks good. And
Thanks, man.
just by talking to you, man, you seem like you know what you're talking about. I got to sit down and read it. Been busy, but I will read it. I will read it. I will read it.
It's cool. It's fun.
I know, man. It's tough to get anybody to read anything, even when they want to read it. It's tough to read it. I know.
Man, it's just a time thing, man. I mean, it's like, people have like 80 million things going on in the world, and it's like,
I
fuck.
know.
When do you have time to sit down? Doing this interview, I was really amped because I got a chance to peep out the videos, and I mean, I just liked how you were all about supporting the acts that are trying to come up. You know what I mean?
It's about the artists, is what it is.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's why I'm here. I mean, I'm here to chronicle you guys.
Right.
I'm here to chronicle the life and times of Southern California and all of California. Now I was even interviewing a couple people in Amsterdam.
Really?
Yeah.
Of all places, huh?
Yeah, he's in my Skype list. I talked to him. His name is Carl Dasbach. If you want to add him on Facebook, he's a nice guy, and he was my contact during the crash. I said,
Right.
Hey man, can I move over there to Amsterdam? And then their country crashed, and I said, fuck that. I said, why should I go there? At least they speak the language here, This
is true, man. But I mean, if you've never been over to Amsterdam, for me, it's like the ultimate walking city, man. I mean, the streets are cobbled, the people are so nice. Plus, I mean, the weed there is just, kind of, from what I hear, it's kind of good. So, that's what I hear, though.
Oh, hang on. I got a friend here. Doom Dog, is that you? I'm sitting in the... But hang on, Doom. I'll be right with you. I'm doing an interview. I'll be right there. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. I'll be right there. Give me about 10, 15 minutes. I'll be right there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, yes, LeRon. Excellent. What the fuck were we talking about?
We were talking about, we were talking about Allison, the
book.
Yeah,
the book. Yes, link me. I will link you.
Crash. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Okay. So we talked about the book. Tell me more about yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri. Born 1978, so that makes me 34. I'm gonna be 35 in a couple months. Time keeps on flipping.
Does that worry you?
No, what, man. I'm actually good with it, CJ, man. I mean, I'm getting things done. I'm setting goals and I'm reaching them, man. And I'm not so caught up with age because I know that I'm better than when I was 29. I mean, gosh, man, being in my 30s, I feel so much more confident.
Right.
And I'm just, I say bring it on, man. I mean, I'm really excited about what's come. So yeah, I mean, born in Kansas City, Missouri, like any other Midwestern boy, we always want to go out to California because
it sucks in Missouri.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'll just say that it's not.
Server up, Doom.
it doesn't have what California has. I mean, you know, CJ, you being
Sex. It doesn't have sex.
very, you know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah, you like very little of that. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean, like, you being from Missouri, I mean, you know how, you know how it is, man.
Dude, it sucks there, man. It fucking sucks. Absolutely sucks. Even in the hottest clubs in Missouri suck. Dude, I've been
Keep it so real with you, man. Like clubs, and especially clubs in LA, like
anything you want, man. Whatever you want.
Like there are people who have never seen a beach who live in Kansas City, Missouri, right?
Right.
You take them to LA, I don't think that they'd be able to function properly for a minute though, because it's like, you know, they'd be so blown away.
Their thinking is very isolated. You can't enter. New thinking is not allowed at all. Nothing is. It has to be the old ways or not at all.
Yeah, and it's so inflexible, man. I mean, it's no growth there.
Very inflexible. So when you come into Southern California and visit us, LeRon?
You know, I'm going to be in LA probably next month. I have to go see my friend Kara. Shout out to Kara. She has a wonderful blog that's called Kara's Cliche. It's a wonderful fashion blog. You know, I'm gonna go see her, and I mean, you know, I'm definitely gonna try to come see you, and you know, just, you know what I mean, just, you know, chill, man. I mean, you know, LA is where it's at. You know what I mean?
It is, man. I'll take you to some clubs that I know you'll enjoy. God, everywhere. I mean, there's so many places to go. I just wish I had the time and the money to go to everywhere that I want to go here.
I can dig that.
Yeah, I mean, Venice is a great place during the day, and you've got like West Hollywood at night.
Right.
The restaurants, the clubs. I mean, you know, even the after parties to God knows where you'll end up. Those were the days, man. Wake up, God, in like a bed full of people. You're like, what the fuck? Where's the drugs, man? You know, here, take me back. I'm coming down.
That sounds like some crazy nights, man.
Oh fuck, dude, the ones you could remember. But anyway, yeah, LA is the place you want to be. So okay, so you want to tell me your website, and then we'll look for this file.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's called mainlinepub.com. So it's www.mainline mainlinepub.com. Mainline, as in shooting the dope straight to your veins. Main. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, clever, right? Clever.
Nice.
You know.
Why don't you just call it slammers.com?
Yes, you know, slammer as hell. You know, or I could have said something like Mr. Brownstone. You know, but I mean, you know, I didn't want to be too obvious.
No. But that is a cool name, man. I must admit.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Is that your only website? What about your Facebook?
Yes. Okay. Facebook.com/NinjaGaiden78. Ninja Gaiden, you know, it's my favorite video game of all time. 78. That's the date. That's the year that I was born.
Oh, okay.
And I'm also on Twitter, twitter.com.
Okay.
And my Twitter handle is mainline LeRon. So you know, I'm definitely getting all throughout the web. So I'm definitely trying to make my presence be known. It's a hustle, man.
It is indeed. And you've made your presence known with me, LeRon, for sure.
Thank you very much, CJ, man. Like, thank you for the love. Do you mind if I show a picture, that picture of the book?
No, share your, I don't know if you can, yeah, there you go. There. Straight dope. It is a pretty cover.
Out. Yeah, thanks, man. I mean, you know, it's definitely one of the more realistic books out. Because what I wanted to do was I didn't want to pass any judgments. I didn't want to come at this from a clinical, you know, scientific way. I just wanted to just listen to people's experiences. Like I just wanted to.
A web show.